saying, you know what?
What?
I think I'm getting
What?
triggered right now.
Hell no. You're getting triggered right now? Hell no. That word means nothing now. Triggered simply means that you don't like something someone said. Instead of having a thicker skin and just letting it go, it is time for the craziest damn part of the week. At least that's the way it feels with this married at first sight crap. Listen, no man cards getting revoked this week. I've taken just about, I think I've taken them all. Maybe we get some points back. We're going to be on a point system now. Points back to maybe earn a man card back. I don't see it happening with any of them. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like, follow, share, all those things. Let's get it up in the algorithm. Keep getting those subscriptions. Keep getting those views. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Once we get to the 1,000, we're going to be looking at that live show weekly. We are almost half the way there, so we are making it, and it's because of y'all's support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First, let's get to Becca and Austin. Now, the interesting thing about them is he is getting more and more just, it's odd. It is just odd. There's a Family Guy sketch about what he does, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But let's see where we're at with them.
She got hit with a stomach bug.
And he could not be happier.
Because, he wanted to...
It doesn't suck. He could not be happier she got hit with a stomach bug. Like, I can't even play the whole damn clip because it's no time at all before you're like, you're full of crap, bro. You are full of crap. You might be amazed to hear that he might get a few points back on the man card, but he is full of crap because now he's saying she got hit with the stomach bug and oh God, it's so tough.
Put more effort into...
They wanted to put more effort.
Connection tonight.
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
That's okay. That's okay.
He wanted to put, well, he said they wanted to put more connection to or more effort into their physical connection. However, it's just him. She's all about it. She's been all about it. She's been throwing signs. She's more like, my God, it's so scary. Look, if you don't like Family Guy, it's okay. That's fine. I don't begrudge you one way or the other. I haven't watched it in a while, but I used to like it a lot. One episode of Family Guy is like them with the plane things that guide planes in, like, okay, guiding to her on the bed. That's kind of what she did here. It's like she couldn't be more, there's no subtlety to it. She couldn't be more obvious that she's like, I want to sleep with you. We're married. What is the barrier? And yet he is constantly having a barrier.
Yourself. But I just hope we can continue to grow our intimacy.
Yeah, okay.
Once she feels better. All right, one more.
Yeah, it's not about, this is the thing, he is flipping it, and like, I could not have been more wrong about this guy. He needs to come out and say whatever the hell his holdup is and whatever the hell problem he is having, because I've never seen someone giving someone else more of a complex than I have with them in this situation. So you need to say it and stop playing these damn games, for real. But you want to know how he actually redeems himself, It has nothing to do with Becca, nothing. But you want to know how he can, how he did redeem himself a little bit? I present to you this clip. he brought a sandwich. Hold on, let's do it again. Hold on. Oh, we got. Here we go, right here. Look. He brought a damn sandwich to yoga. Nothing is more guy than like, we're going to do yoga. I'm bringing a damn sandwich. So you know what? This hats off to you for that one. You get 10 points back. How many points to get your man card back? I don't know. The points are pointless. It's whatever I say. You're not getting it back, buddy. You're not getting it back. But you get 10 points. 10 points for the sandwich at yoga. So congratulations to you.
Enjoying the rest of the day together.
Enjoying the rest of the day. That's all he wants to do. Enjoy the rest of the day together.
See if we can get back into.
If we can get back
and seeing what happens.
What happened?
Yeah.
Tonight,
there is that bullcrap. There is that bullcrap. He said, if we can just get back into this headspace, you were sick. It's all good. You were just sick. But if we can get back into this headspace to get back and kind of work on our intimacy. Dude, the problem is you. He's the problem, and yet he's trying to flip it and make it seem like it's not. The question is, why? What is his motivation here? I have some theories. There's a number of things it could be.
Like, I just want you to want me.
Exactly. All she wants is him to want her. That's it.
That hasn't
really
happened yet.
Well,
No.
I do.
What?
I thought you believed me, and
Why the holy hell would she believe you? You keep saying over and over, God, I'm looking forward to this because of our intimacy. And then it's like, seriously, okay, there is a Family Guy skit. I'm sorry, this is a Family Guy heavy reference episode. There's a Family Guy skit where guy and girl are in the bed. Guy says, "I'm so ready for sex right now," and the girl says, "All right, let's do it." And the guy's like, "Well, look at that over there," and she's like, "What? There's nothing over there." And he says, "Hear the siren out there?" And she says, "I don't hear nothing." He says, "Well, there's so much going on," and he rolls over to go to bed. The joke is, you're crazier than a guy looking for a distraction because he can't get it up. Is this what's going on here? Is he's either not attracted to her at all and he doesn't want to say it. He either is having some issues, if you will. It's one of those. You're at this point you're talking about comfort. There's an issue and a barrier here, and all you're doing is giving her a complex. You need to be honest and stop saying, "I'm just trying to get comfortable." And then try to flip it. And now, guess what? You're developing trust issues because she doesn't trust you right now that what you say you're going to do, like, I don't know, work on your intimacy.
I do want to believe you.
See, I do want to believe you, but she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't believe him at all. And look, here he goes again. He's going to flip it. Here, listen.
I was hoping tonight would end on a good note. So see
So
what
listen.
happened, and now I feel like
He did it again. He did it again. What the hell? I was hoping tonight was going to end on a good note so, we could see where it goes. But, what are we going to do now? I can't help it. I forgot my blue pills at home or whatever the hell he's talking about. I don't know what his problem is, but he leads her on up until a certain point and then just crushes it every time. Every time. Every damn time. Now I'm not starting to feel as bad about Emily giving him the business at that one after party with Keisha Knight Pullman or whatever. I watched that one time. At first I was like, she being a little snarky there, but now I'm like, maybe there's something there. There's something going on. I don't know what the hell it is. Run for the damn hills because he got problems. Michael and Chloe continue to be a pair, and she's having trouble or struggling with his, being in touch with his feminine side, which I don't blame her. The dude it's not just being in touch with your feminine side, it's wearing skirts and stuff. And I'm going to point out why. It's not about just with him, I like fashion. It's about see me. I want to stand out. I'm trying to stand out. It's not about, oh, this is just me. It's about I'm trying to stand out. And I'll show you exactly why, and I'll point that out.
Balls have to say about that skirt.
About what skirt? Look at it right there. He's got this skirt on, but he also has, I don't care, rash guard, whatever, he has pants underneath. Okay? Now, he's the one that said they're very comfortable and everything, and yet you're wearing pants on underneath. You are trying to stand out and look just out there so people are like, wow, that's looking crazy. It's more for an attention than anything. Look, man, do you, but seriously, you're trying to stand out. Just say, I'm just trying to simply stand out. It's not just about being me. I'm just trying to stand out. Although, look, I will point out that if this happens again, even if his eccentric ways doesn't sit well with Chloe and she leaves, I'll still feel bad for the guy because it's happened to him twice. And if you can say nothing else about him, even though the feminization, all this, feminine stuff with him, I disagree with, the demasculinization of men we see so much, but he's been himself. Okay, that's who he is, sure, even though there's some see me in there with the whole skirt stuff and everything like that. He's who he wants to be. Fine, be you. So I will feel bad if she just walks away. I mean, listen, look, he lost his man card, okay? He's not getting it back. But I'll still feel a little bad if he gets left again. I'm not going to lie. He will, because it's not going to last. I think it's probably her that's going to end up saying no. But I'll still feel bad. I will. A little bit. Just a little bit.
why'd you get the invite to Instinct's party?
So the whole thing with this was she was telling a story about how she dropped a Jaeger bomb on Benji from Good Charlotte, and they're all like, "What?" And then they're like, "How did that happen?" Well, it just fell on the bomb. And they're like, "No. How were you in the presence of Benji from Good Charlotte?" It's like, "Well, I was at an Listen.
Like, I'll do it.
Why'd you get the invite to Instinct's party?
I mean,
So the thing was she supposedly got an invite to some NSYNC party, and Good Charlotte was there, and they're like, this just brings more questions. What the? Great, because now it's like, who the hell is? It seriously makes you sit there and be like, now I want to know more. I want to ask questions. So call me intrigued, call them intrigued, because everyone's like, especially Michael.
21 and full of hope, baby.
21 and full of
21
hope. That's
full of
right.
hope.
Listen.
Who is this woman and what else is she hiding?
Now he's intrigued because he has all this of like, oh, fashion forward, all my clothes, all these things, I do all this crazy stuff, and now all of a sudden she was a groupie with the pop bands in the early 2000s or something. It's like, what did I get myself into there, buddy? And oh, by the way, she talks about, I will say this one thing, she's kind of on she can't handle his, feminine nature, if you will. But if she was hanging out with the boy bands in the 90s, they weren't exactly the most masculine looking dudes with all their makeup and their frosted tips and all their, so maybe she needs to back that down a notch, even though I tend to agree with her about, a feminine guy or whatever. But it's like, oh, maybe back it back a little bit, considering you might have some skeletons in your closet there. But then again, I've always said she got issues.
It's just been a lot of fun to watch.
Mhm.
I've really enjoyed
The skirt.
watching him. That
The
man
skirt,
rolled
that
in with
was
the
The
like-
skirt,
It-
like the skirt, everything about the
best
skirt.
thing, he didn't even tell me it was coming. He was just like ready to go to the retreat, and I was like,
What the-
oh.
Clearly they have some communication issues. She's talking about how she's having a struggle with everything, and it's different than what she's had before. I will say later in the episode they go to the American Ninja Warrior thing, and he does well. He shows that masculine side because he does very well in the American Ninja Warrior and busting ass out there and looking like a guy going out there playing sports and shit, and she's like, I'm really attracted to that. Okay, that's what she'd been looking for. So apparently he showed that side, and now they're in a better place. I don't know. We will see how that plays out, but it's just interesting to see how the feminine stuff really turns her off because she doesn't need a guy who's feminine. But once she sees that masculine side, it's like all of a sudden we're back in it. We still got potential, baby. We got it. So we're going to see how much of that she's able to accept on his kind of side that she's like a little like, and how much of it she's going to be like, yeah, I like it. I'm here to stay. So that one's going to be a little intriguing because we saw some different shades of it in this episode for sure. Emily and Brennan had an interesting time because she crashed. She ended up getting a giant gash about yay big up her scalp. No concussion, but she looked crazy. You'll see in a minute. So ultimately it was like, is this going to make them come closer? Now he looked a little annoyed in there in the hospital room waiting for her, but yet, he was there. Fine.
Where's the blood coming from? And then he
Yeah.
got off and he said he saw like blood drip down my face.
Yeah.
She was in the tree. I was like,
Look, here's his
So I just
savior moment.
darted.
Yeah, he was like the only one that.
Now he was the only one, but that's not. He got over there, sure, but he was like, okay, and he looked like he was just annoyed to be holding her head. So I don't know about all that. They're kind of remembering it as like the savior complex, but he's definitely still trying to take this opportunity to make himself look good. That is for sure.
And the fact that she is taking it so positively and
She's always
being
positive,
so
dude.
good about everything, just shows, a testament to her character.
She has always been that way. That is who she has been. Like, she's been the ones, you have been the one that has been destroying that positivity slowly but surely. It's come back a little bit because she's like, okay, he was there for me. Maybe it reinvigorated her a little bit, even though it was kind of like he was still Brennan, but he was there. Fine. But he's like, I finally realized. You realize what? You realize that it's too little too late? You realize that this ain't gonna last, and you cannot help but be all about yourself. And right now, after everything that was said and him trying to look positive on camera and him saying that he was trying to look positive on camera, you cannot take anything from this, but he's trying to look positive on camera. And I hate to say it, but he's probably like, yeah, this is going to make me look great. The producers of this show, the producers themselves, once this happened, were probably like, yes, yes. Because this is good for ratings. You get crash and get hurt on an ATV on the show that you can play out in real time. It's like every time the damn Bachelor is like on the commercial break, like, and next time they show an ambulance and it's like nothing happens. It's someone acts like they passed out because they're trying to get attention or something. They want that for ratings. So when something actually happens, they're all about it. They all about it.
I show compassion by
look
trying to be
he jumped
as
up there.
empathetic and understanding as I can be.
What the hell are you talking about? And I love at the end how he's like, as I can be, because it's that little, kind of caveat to it of, I try as much as I can be. You're not compassionate at all. And then he goes into what we've been through a lot. I'm like, yeah, you were fine. She didn't have a concussion. Maybe it was scary for a second, but you're trying to make this about you. Every bit of it is trying to be about, I'm trying to be compassionate. He said that in the interviews that were clearly not true. He clearly lied to them. I still maintain they need a body language expert up in there to really read the room, and that would be great entertainment because he lied. He's lying again by saying, I give all this compassion. But like I said, at the end, people say stuff. People say the truth if you listen. At the end, he says, as much as I can be. That means he's not really giving it. He's doing as much as he can, which is not much. So, he'll tell you the truth if you let him. So either way, this is not going to end well. We've been saying it. This is not going to last. It'll be a brief moment of we're at peace. It's not going to last. He's going to continue to be the ass that he is. She's going to finally, hopefully, decide to not stay with him, because I really hope he doesn't get the satisfaction of being the one to leave when she says, I'll stay. Hopefully not. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting episode when they have the decision episode. It really is. Look at her face. All you need to know is what her face says right here. Orion is trying again to look like he is the savior here. Now, I have words for her. Don't get me wrong. In this episode, I definitely have words for her. But in this moment, Orion is trying again to make it look like, I'm trying though, even though he's the one that threw in the towel, gave up because of mean things. Because of mean things that weren't that mean. Mean! Victim Olympics, the Victim Olympics are back, and Orion is the gold medal winner. Absolutely.
If it's something that Lauren is up for.
Talking about talking and doing all this. He was looking forward with this weekend for reconnecting, talking with Lauren, and doing what? What is the point of this? Why would you even want to be friends? She goes on to say that he won't say anything off camera, but they're only on camera. He comes and does this when they're in these big groups together. Kind of trying to make it look like you're trying to make yourself look good, kind of like a Brennan situation. Huh.
Honestly, create a new narrative with Lauren.
Create a new narrative with Lauren.
And all of this tension just isn't present.
You created this narrative.
I mean,
you're
honestly,
the one
Lauren,
that did this.
I would really like to build a bridge.
I would really like to build a bridge. Of course you would like to build a bridge for two reasons. One, you're trying to appease your guilt. You're trying to get rid of it simply by having her say over and over and over again, okay, I will talk to you. Okay, I will be friends with you. And you're trying to look good for the cameras. Two reasons. It has nothing to do with actually being friends. That is what's going on here. Orion, you're full of crap. But we've known you're full of crap for a long, long time now. Gold medal Victim Olympics winner, man card revokee. Like, what more can we say about Orion? Did I take it? I'm going to take it. I took it, if I didn't already. Remind me if I took his. I don't think I did, but take it. Done. You know what? Done. I don't care. Orion, you're full of crap.
In our marriage, I understand that you reached your emotional capacity.
Yeah, you reached it.
Post-marriage, it almost feels like I've reached mine.
She's like, why do you keep bringing this up and making me relive this crap? Why? You know why? Attention. Get rid of the guilt. And look good for the camera. Okay, that's three things. Attention is one of them. And every time he's trying to look calm now, when he looked like a fool before, he wasn't losing his mind, but he looked like a damn fool with the things he was saying before. He really did. Do you know why? Do you know why Lauren is going to get the ire of me today? Because I've been kind of soft on Lauren. I did not like some of the things she said in the beginning, but I feel like she got the raw deal mostly with Orion. But she can say one thing that just is ridiculous at face value. And I'll tell you why. Because words do not have meaning anymore. We are in a society where words do not have meaning.
Personality has
Fashion
been a
forward,
challenge
yeah.
for me.
Okay, it's been a challenge.
Hard.
What?
I know in all
What
my
about that?
relationships,
What?
I'm big on just saying, you know what?
What?
I think I'm getting
What?
triggered right now.
Hell no. You're getting triggered right now? Hell no. That word means nothing now. Triggered simply means that you don't like something someone said. Instead of having a thicker skin and just letting it go, you say, I'm triggered and I'm leaving to get out of the situation. It's a ridiculous cop-out. Words do not have meaning anymore because they're overly used, and people are so sensitive now in a lot of situations that they use these words to get out of it and try to make people feel bad for them. When in reality, it's someone says something that's even probably couldn't even be considered mildly bad, and they're triggered or their feelings are hurt. This is not how things should be. And her saying that about a situation of, we're talking about Chloe here, saying that she's kind of not used to the whole wearing your earrings, having a skirt thing, and she goes into, I'm big on saying I'm triggered. How about Chloe just simply saying, I ain't digging it, Michael, and leaving it at that? Instead, you say, I'm big on saying I'm triggered, with the biggest cop-out of all, which solves nothing. Good God, Lauren. Look, I don't have the authority to take any cards from Lauren. I'm taking something. I'm taking something. I don't know what. I'm taking something because, good Lord, it's ridiculous. And here we go. Victim Olympics, the silver winner. And she is horrible. So in this situation, Lauren, you know what? I was on Lauren's side for a lot of this. But that crap is ridiculous. So what the hell? Lauren, you need to stop. My God. Woosah. Woosah. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate the support. I have fun every week. I'm so glad y'all are here with me. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all those things. Let's get it up in the algorithm, get those subscriptions up. Once we reach 1,000, we're going to be looking at that live show. We're almost halfway there, and I definitely appreciate it. Please make sure you come back for all the shows. Hit that bell so you know when they come out, and I will see y'all next time.